Hello, friends. Yeah, welcome to Humanology Festival Lab Edition. Yeah, welcome and thank you for being with us. Yeah, mighty proud of you, future leaders, and Happy New Year. God bless you. God is bless you. Divinity bless you. And okay, yeah. In Festival Lab, we check out some YouTube videos, make some video commentaries. Okay. Uh, and also we're careful about copyright protection. Okay, so yeah, we rather play YouTube videos that's not copyright protected. Okay, yeah, so that we can upload to YouTube. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, martial arts, education, career development. Okay. Yeah, yesterday we looked at U.S. military training. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, good exercise. Right? Mm-hmm. What video we will check out today? Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like mainstream Hollywood movies, they're kind of copyright protected. Yeah. Okay. But also there's no mainstream movies and TV shows, right? Yeah. They are not copyright protected because they want to advertise themselves. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Maybe we check that one. Okay. Sure. Hmm? Good ones. Kind of underground Hollywood talents, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Okay. But sometimes they talk too much. Okay. I want something quiet. Okay. How about nature documentary? Actually, how about this? The Gentleman in the Woods. Okay. Yeah. FAT, I cannot pronounce that. That's not politically correct. Okay. We have to be respectful. Okay. So, yeah. Gentleman in the Woods. Sure. Yeah. Hmm? It's about survival, right? I love that TV show. Yeah. Hmm? Highly educational. Yeah. Let's go to the third one, okay? Yeah. We looked at previous two episodes of this, okay? Yeah. Weather channel, very educational. Yeah, yeah. Sure. I think it's a good choice. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, the third episode, Gentleman in the Woods. Weather channel, right? Yeah. It was like 10 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, okay? Yeah. Very nice.
Dang, listen to those coyotes.
Throughout the night, you hear bunches of coyotes howling like crazy.
Normally, when you hear coyotes like that, it means they've just killed something.
They stay away from the fire, right?
Most of the time.
For thousands of years, man lived wild, and our triumph over Mother Nature defined who we were. We were rugged, we were strong. And as we evolved, our ingenuity led to towering achievements. We secured our place at the top of the food chain, and now we have the waistline to prove it. I'm Creek Stewart. I'm a survivalist, and this is your midlife wake-up call. So get off the couch and come out to the woods. If you can survive a week with me, you can take on anything. Survival is simple. Just don't die.
Okay.
We are deep in the valley of the Great Smoky Mountains, where several waterways
Yeah, Appalachia,
converge.
east of
I've
coast,
got
America.
3 guys on their way to the edge of the wilderness.
You guys have any outdoors experience? Maybe shoveling some cows, rolling out a bale of hay. That's about as outdoors as I get.
We will exploit the resources around these waterways while also using some modern-day survival tools to get through what I'm sure will be a very unpredictable week.
I'm a city boy. I'm from New York, so the only outdoors experience I have are subway rides.
Joseph Murillo is 19 years old and spends 8+ hours a day playing video games and blogging.
Hold that up. Are we really going through that?
But this pattern has left him idle and uninspired.
If I wanted to exercise, I exercise my fingers and play Guitar Hero or something like that.
Morning.
Morning.
Joe, pleasure, brother.
Sir.
Boy, I hope I don't have to carry you out on a stretcher. Zach Saxon is a 26-year-old from Florida. At the age of 11, his feet were left crippled from a rare bone disease.
I spent a little over 3 years in a wheelchair. Even though I'm a big guy now, I was bullied a lot.
But this week, he's come to the woods to prove that he can stand on his own 2 feet.
That's nice.
The layers may have been a bad idea.
You must be Opie.
The Mighty Creek.
Opie Cooper is a fellow Eagle Scout with a deep love for the outdoors. But now with a desk job, his scouting days are just a faint memory of his active past.
I want to remember how much fun I can have working hard at something.
Welcome to the edge of the wilderness, gentlemen. Made it across the river.
Yeah.
I think water is going to be the theme of our week. I'm going to teach you everything I know about surviving in this river valley over the course of the week. But then on your last day, you're going to strike out solo, and you're going to do it all alone.
Extra strength.
Are you guys ready for what will be a very wet week?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right, before we take off, I've got each of you guys a backpack. Inside of these packs are several items that we'll be using to meet basic survival priorities throughout the week. First and foremost, it's a steel water container. Next, you have a knife. And then to process wood faster, you get a saw.
I'm only arming these guys with the bare necessities now, but I've got some cool tips and tricks up my sleeve for later.
This looks like it's going to be a big change for me in a way. I mean, yes, I do live on a farm, but being out here completely away from everything is something I'm looking forward to try and overcome my obstacles.
You ready to head up this valley?
Sir, let's do this.
Follow me.
Nice.
Like the survival
I like this. Kind of adult Boy Scout camping training, right? It's nice. I like
One good thing about the
As
water,
per
guys, is all
normal.
wildlife has to drink. Water is one of our top survival priorities. But this week, these guys will still have to provide themselves with shelter, fire, and food. And any 3 of those can be very difficult to secure in this environment. Now, we can't get a base camp this close to water, it's just too darn wet. And if it were to rain more, I mean, that creek could easily come up in this bank. We've got to get a little bit higher.
Yep. I agree with that. Yep.
Okay. So an Eagle Scout who has not been in the woods forever, lost connection with the outdoors, and instead found a connection with the internet and donuts, which have not helped me with my weight. Thank you, sir. So getting my chorus legs back is actually one of the first big challenges I think I'm going to have here. I'm sure it'll come around soon, I hope.
That's an interesting little spot up there.
Oh, nice.
This right here?
Yeah, up on
That's
top of here.
nice.
It's up. It's not right next to the water, so we're not going to get the moisture from being down in that riverbed.
This is so
We've got a
nice.
lot of work to make it feel like home, but
I really
think
like
that's good.
this.
It's gonna be a tough one.
each each guy is going to build his own shelter. So let's each pick a spot. The first step is we've got to build our bedding area, the base of the framework.
Knot tying was always one of my favorite parts in Boy Scouts.
Got it.
How you feeling, Joe?
Yeah, 550 cores.
Think of it as
Okay.
being level 1 on the Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
Well, now's the time when we need to kind of organize these around a mock fire pit. But before we do that, we need to get these two dead
Yeah,
trees out of the
550
way.
cores,
Zach,
nylon base.
you're already on it.
Holy crap.
Wow, dude. That just
I'm
happened.
just going to put this away because clearly we don't need it.
Do you have your song? Oh my God.
Up until 21 years old, I spent almost every year with at least one cast on either foot. The fact that I can be out here, that I can tackle 2 trees down to the ground like it's nothing, and still be able to stand, it makes me feel good inside, and hopefully people will realize that I'm not as disabled as some people think I am.
Next step, guys,
Nice.
is we utilize river cane to make archways and a little dome on top of our bedding area. Kind of at an angle, Joe, like a downward angle. Yeah, good, perfect,
Being around the guys, I feel like they have a little more experience than I do.
perfect.
They're both Southerners compared to me as a city boy.
You never did this in the Bronx?
Nope. Our shelters are bricks. So, that'll be another challenging part of the trip is to try to keep up.
I'm sure you guys have seen these before. An emergency survival blanket. We're each going to line the back side of our shelters. And what that's going to do is when the heat from our fire comes through the front of our shelter, it's going to hit this Mylar blanket and drive right down on top of us. All right, guys, each of you gets a roll of plastic. It's got to be clear. It's got to let that infrared heat in. And Joe?
Yep.
It's got to look pretty, man.
We took river cane, some metal-like fabric, and plastic, and I just built the Holiday Inn, more or less. Well, that is really cool.
That's what I'm talking about. That's freaking cozy, man. What's up, brother?
Oh, this is awesome.
You know, as cozy as these shelters are, we are going to have fire tonight because at 2 a.m. in the morning, the temperature is not going to be what it is right now. We're going to be freezing. Everything is soaking wet. It's been misting and annoying rain all day long. And that makes starting a fire so difficult. Hand over those tinder bundles. Let's put all of our cards on the table here. What do we got? Especially with the method that I have in mind. Time for the secret fire starting weapon. A fire piston.
Creek brings us something called a fire piston.
We're going to take a little bit of tinder. We're going to put it on the tip of this piston. And we're going to plunge that. Believe it or not, when you compress air that fast, the temperature in there can ignite that tinder. Now, in conditions like these, it becomes very difficult to get that done. We're going to take a little piece of this tinder fungus. We're going to put that on the very end of our piston. We'll let Zach try the first couple of plunges.
All right.
Okay? And the best way to do this is to hold this right here
Okay.
and pound it down on this rock.
Okay.
Pull it out.
That's all. You got
Is
anything?
it even warm?
Nothing. Punch it a little harder.
Thinking to myself, gotta do this. We're losing daylight. It's getting colder by the second. Nothing. Trying to do anything I can to get an ember so we can get a fire going.
You kind of fuzz it up a little bit. On the inside, I'm freaking out a little bit. Tinder fungus is an amazing fire starting tool because it's so porous.
Absorb the moisture quickly.
Yeah, this stuff is like a sponge. I'm beginning to think that this tinder fungus has just soaked up too much moisture today. This fire piston may not work.
Nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of because I'm a smoker, okay? Yeah. I'm not that hardcore, okay?
After Zach's
But they're
tried
doing
this
the
fire
hard
piston
way.
a couple
I'll
of
sit
times,
there.
I'm beginning to think that this tinder fungus has just soaked up too much moisture today.
I think I could probably do a little punch with my hand.
Okay. You know, I always use fire piston the same exact way. I slam it down on a rock. But you know what? If Zach thinks he can get a better shot at it using his hands, go for it. You want to give it a really nice, solid action, man.
Oh, yeah.
Blow on it just a little bit. Okay. Dude, I can't believe you freaking got it. Hold on, I'm shaking. I'm so nervous. All right. I'm going to take that ember. It looks like a little cigarette, doesn't it? We're not home yet, guys. Okay, Opie. Now I want you to really gently see if you can drive that ember. See how it's growing? A little bit more. A little bit more. Great job, Opie. Great job, man. I'll take this for 1 second. Yeah, look at that. Now I want you to blow right into that redness. Awesome. Awesome.
Show me fire.
Fire likes to climb. Check it out, buddy. Look what you did.
It feels great about, getting the fire started. And for me, especially having no experience at all, like that was like the greatest accomplishment.
Guys, I'm feeling like this fire's alive. Great job on the embers, Zach.
Yeah, it made my day, Just happy to be warm.
Tonight, we've earned a good night's rest. There is nothing like crawling into a warm shelter after a brutal day's work.
Quite comfy and spacious.
I think the best part about this shelter, though, is I don't have to deal with any other guys all up in my business and keeping me up snoring all night long.
Nice. Bravo, bravo. Yeah.
Guys, I can't even describe to you the huge score I just found.
Just when I started crawling out of bed, we got really excited and called us over. And what I saw was him pulling what looked like a human toe out of the ground. Wasn't a human toe, grosser.
This is some kind of a beetle larvae, and I'll tell you what, this is one of the largest I've seen in North America. I mean, you just don't find them this big very often. This right here is a true delicacy. I mean, like nature's scrambled eggs right there.
Yeah, I'm not eating this.
Thought maybe we just roast them on this river cane.
Oh, okay. Look, that's like
It's a large.
that's way to be certain. Okay, so I cannot watch this. I cannot broadcast this, but it's larvae, okay, some beetle larvae, okay, it's worm, edible worm. Yeah, I heard about it, but that's way too scary. Okay, look, I mean, Mr. Craig is hardcore, right? I'm not, I'm softcore, okay, so let's take 5 minutes break, okay, so. And we'll skip that part. It's just too scary. Okay. No, I cannot see that. No. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? I'm kind of softcore, okay? So. Yeah. But yeah, it's educational. It's on YouTube, okay? So yeah. But I cannot do that. No. Some people do. I don't, okay? Yeah, look, I'm in Alaska, America, but I was in Seoul, South Korea. We have bondegi. There's like silkworm, pupa, like metamorphosis. Yeah, very crunchy, very nice. But this one, that's like really hardcore. Okay. We're gonna have to skip this because that's like too much. But like nightmare or whatever, sure, yeah.
Giant cannoli filled with bug guts.
But this guy right here, in all seriousness, is nothing but fat and protein.
Yeah, we have to skip this. I don't want to see it, okay? So I'm sorry. It's too scary, okay? So. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Fine, just like we just found that grub. This is our drinking water.
It looks quite refreshing.
Well, even though it looks clear, it could be potentially full of microbiological organisms. Animals pooping in the river, dying in the river. Even though we've had a little bit of grub this morning, it's definitely not enough to keep us going all week long. So we have to strike out and start looking for more wild edibles. This is exactly what I'm looking for. This right here, these are acorns. Actually, I grew up being told that these are poisonous. But in fact, these were a staple of the diet of a lot of Native American Indians.
In Central Park in New York, we have acorns, all over the parks and everything. So, I step on those things daily and don't even like think about it as being food.
The problem with these is that they are incredibly bitter. Like they'll make your mouth pucker and make your stomach hurt. So we've got to leach out what's called tannins, which is kind of an acid. Acorns aren't something that you just want to pop in your mouth and eat like a walnut. It's freaking bitter, right? I mean, no joke.
I can't even describe it.
I know. It's definitely going to take a little bit of time to crack all these guys open. We're going to let the river leach those tannins out for us. Tomorrow, we'll boil them up and make a nutritious acorn gruel. By that time, all those nasty, bitter tannins should be leached out of there. So now, guys, I want to head upstream. I've got an idea in mind on how we can catch fish, but we've got to find a very specific spot.
Nice.
Hey, Creek, man.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too well. Having a little chest pressure in the center of my chest.
You having chest pressure?
Yeah.
You okay?
I don't know. It feels like somebody has their fist against my chest.
That's not good, dude.
It was definitely a nerve-wrenching moment when you think about it, being out here in the middle of nowhere, miles from any hospital or any doctor.
That's one thing I do not take lightly in the woods, man, especially being so far away from help.
Hey, Creek, man. Having a little chest pressure.
That's one thing I do not take lightly in the woods, man, especially being so far away from help. Charles, we need to get our medic in here.
Having like these chest pressuring pains, sort of.
You've never had a history of this before?
Never.
All right, well, you're young, and it's something serious. We need to take you to the hospital and get checked out. Come with us. We'll get you in the UTV. We'll take you back to the warming tent. We'll get some vital signs on you, and then we'll get you to the hospital.
Joe is absolutely not a quitter, but sometimes random things happen with your body, and it's important to get medical attention and get them checked out. In this case, that was the moment for Joe.
Yeah, 4-wheeler, okay.
Well, guys, it's just us. Right now, we can't stop, man. We gotta keep moving. We still have priorities. Just because Joe's on his way to the hospital doesn't mean we get to take a break. There's a little minnow.
Oh, that'll hold you for a while. Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we were able to find something bigger than that. In fact, we probably have to work a little bit harder to pick up the slack. How your ankles doing, Zach?
They're doing all right.
With this terrain, being on a rocky river, that is something I am going to be very cautious about because I don't want to wind up in the hospital as well.
This right here is a perfect natural choke point to catch any fish coming downstream. And a lot of times primitives would create what's called a stone weir, where they would take rocks and basically create a funnel effect. And then in that spot, they would put some type of a net. We can easily do this, but then we have to make a net.
Now, by make a net, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do, where we'll get the string from, where we'll get the net parts for it.
Yeah, this knife is from
Most of the
American
work is done
Native
right back at
people.
camp.
I don't know where this is all going to come
I
from.
learned
but
about
it's
it,
like
okay?
yesterday,
Fantastic.
Phil naked out of, I don't know, tree sap or something.
Yeah, Mr. Craig, very
So
knowledgeable,
we're going to
okay?
use this
Yeah.
vine to make
yeah.
a circular frame
Mhm.
to this net. See how flexible this is?
Look at that. Everything connects here.
You guys ever gutted paracord? There are 7 of these little strands inside of this 550 paracord. So,
Yeah, I love that
every 1
you
inch or
sound
so,
me,
we're going
okay.
to bring the loop over
Yeah.
through that loop, and we're going to tie what's called a lark's head. And we're just going to leave all those dangling for now. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, this takes patience. But with 3 of us working, we should have this net done at least by day 5.
Highly knowledgeable.
Perfect.
I like
We're going
that.
to take the interior of 2 separate strands. We're going to tie them both in an overhand knot.
Yeah, tying the knots.
Along
Yeah,
that line,
knowledge. Yeah.
all the way around, and then we go to the next level.
Man, this is going to take us quite a while to do this.
But just imagine how rewarding it's going to feel when we catch fish with a net we wove with our own bare hands.
Nice.
So look, guys, I think we are done.
I tie this knot in the name of Joe.
Nicely said.
So tomorrow we set our net, and then we go get our leached acorns. So we've got one guaranteed meal tomorrow.
Well, some commentary here, okay, so, there's easier way to do that, okay, they learn from American natives, okay, yeah, the funnel, yeah, just 3 branches, make it like narrower and narrower, okay, and some fish, yeah, they get trapped in there, okay, yeah, all of 3 branches, funnel, make it narrower and narrower, okay. Then they get trapped in there, okay. So, yeah, okay, yeah. Fishing in the creeks, rivers, okay. Yeah, trapping fish, okay. Sure. Yeah, just 3 branches, make a funnel, getting narrower and narrower and narrower, like triangular shape, conic shape, okay. Yeah, like cone, okay. The way they did it, in more difficult way, okay? The hard way, okay. I mean, it's kind of their main theme there, okay? Harder than it needs to be, harder than necessary, okay? But that's fine, I appreciate it, okay?
So let's see here. If I'm doing my math correctly, we'll get 1 meal per day until we leave.
One kind of meal.
This kind of sucks because all we've eaten today was this grubby thing.
By the time we hike there and build that dam, and then set this net and get back, it's definitely going to be dark.
We were kind of hoping to have it set up and maybe have some fish by the end of the day, or at the very least, have fish waiting for us for breakfast. That is now out.
So in the meantime, why don't we load up on firewood?
I'm feeling pretty hungry. You know, it is unsure if we're going to catch any fish at all, but, you know, I'm going to try and stay positive. See if we can find some grubs in here.
Tomorrow, the hard work begins.
Good thing we've eaten well, otherwise it's going to be tiring.
We have to literally build a dam by hand, and so far, we've only had 1/4 of a small grub each.
Your technique is flawless.
And I just hope these guys can hang in there to see the reward of all their labor working on this net.
Yeah, they got some fat reserve in their bellies, okay? So they're fine. Yeah, like camel.
So frustrated last night. Something had to be done about this wind. What knot would you use to start it?
Okay.
Floatfish.
Just make an X and go through the middle.
Well, last night the wind was blowing really bad and the smoke was just pouring into my tent. So Zach had this idea of making a fence.
Beautiful. Now we have a wind block / dressing curtain.
Usually, after 2 days of intense farm work, I'm laying up in bed for a half a week.
When I was 11 years old, I had a bone disorder, which led me to become completely bed and wheelchair bound for a little over a year.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, I didn't have as much slack, but I made it work.
I'm definitely feeling really great with myself that my feet have held up this long.
And with this sunlight, we have a beautiful place that we can bronze off of.
Perfect. Brilliant. We should start thinking about heading out here pretty soon.
Sounds good. Let's get these boots tied.
Well.
What's up, guys?
Look who it is.
Yo!
You're alive, man.
I'm alive. Game on. Game on. Once I knew that everything was okay, I felt like, all right, like, don't take the cheap way out. I had an opportunity to be reunited with my phone, and I turned it down.
Very
If
nice.
I want to make this life change, I have to stay committed. Everything came back negative. Awesome. They just found the city boy and high in the mountains, and
Oh, really?
not used to this thin air
Nice.
that they got here. So what did I miss?
Check it.
Nice.
Check out the net, man. You made it just in time this morning. We're getting ready to haul out. We're getting ready to go build a dam.
Let's do it.
Yeah, very nice,
Agreed.
right?
Yeah,
Feels good to be back, man.
good for you to be back. All right, perfect. Here's our spot, Joe. We're going to put our net.
Yeah, like last night, we check out some US military, right? Now we are seeing US civilians, right? Also very disciplined, okay? Yeah, very nice contrast and comparison and analogy between US military and US civilians, okay? It's nice, it's beautiful. Yeah, welcome to Humanology School, okay? So, yeah, we appreciate everybody, the diversity, okay? Okay. Yeah, civilians versus military. Okay, yeah, sure.
Right at a funnel point, right here in this little deeper spot. We're going to pile up rocks and funnel fish on each side.
I'll go ahead and get started on this side here.
Okay.
My boots aren't quite as waterproof as y'all, so if I can bring rocks over here.
Yeah, just bring over big chunky rocks, man. Oh my gosh, that's a great footer, man. Let's use that as like a foundation.
Tired, cold, and wet aside, my main motivation for being out here was to get active again. If you can build your own shelter, if you can build a dam, I can sure as hell kick the out of a treadmill.
Beautiful. All right, guys, these look awesome, man. I think we're ready to put our net in.
Nice.
Awesome. Just as an added precaution, I'm going to brace it with a piece of this river cane.
Nice.
I think this is going to catch a fish, man.
Yeah.
Now we're ready to step away from this thing, let it work passively for us all night long. Multiply our fish, Opie.
Fat Guy Dam. May ye catch us many fish.
So now we're ready to go collect the acorns that we have leaching downstream and boil up a mug of that acorn gruel. All right, let's go have some acorn gruel.
Sounds good.
Echo Grow, okay, sounds very nice, yeah. Yeah, chipmunks, yeah.
Found a
Squirrels,
nice
yeah.
grill for our...
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's like a whole kitchen table, man. All right. Oh, yeah.
Well, that looks like cow.
You're very humble, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
When Creek smashed up the acorns yesterday,
Acorns,
kind of like chopped
yeah,
up
yeah.
walnuts. And of
That's
course,
nice.
after a day of soaking, we opened that bag up. Man, that looked just like some chunky cow.
It's still a little chunky.
I don't think this is happening. I'm not feeling too easy about it. I'm a visual eater, so to see that gruel looks like baby poop.
Dude, you ate a grub, man.
Yeah, but a grub looks better than that.
Well, here's how we're going to make it, guys. We're going to split it 4 ways.
3.5.
3.5, okay, fair enough. We're going to put that in our mugs, and then we're going to mix it with water, and then we're going to bring it to a boil, let it cool off, and it should be good to eat. Here, pass this around. We're going to make like a little spoon stir stick. Just cut out a section, flatten off the end, and then just shape it into a spoon.
Hey!
It doesn't get any more simple than that, you know?
Bon appetit, yeah, bon appetit, man.
It has a very interesting flavor. Give it a shot, brother. Oh, man. Go for it. It's not that bad, man. I wouldn't lie to you. It's got a little bit of a nutty flavor.
Yeah, it definitely has nuts in it. It's missing some salt, pepper, any other seasoning, but, other than that, it wasn't that bad.
And the warmth is definitely good. Acorn gruel is awesome, but it still looks like
Here's to our fish trap bringing in a load of fish for dinner tomorrow, man.
Here's to the acorn gruel.
Hear ye.
Dang, listen to those coyotes.
It's intense.
Those are close.
Throughout the night, you hear bunches of coyotes howling like crazy, all different hours of the night, every night since we've been here.
It sounds like 100 of them.
Sounds like a bunch of kids screaming.
It was a big pack of coyotes, man.
They stay away from the fire, right?
Most of the time. Normally when you hear coyotes like that, it means they've just killed something.
So they won't be hungry later.
Right.
I'm not scared. I got my knife. I'm good.
If you're in an area that has river cane and you've gotten lost, I'm going to show you how to make a river cane signaling whistle, just like this one right here. The first step is to cut out a section of this river cane. One end has to be closed off, so I'm going to cut it just above this joint. Then I'm just going to go down a few inches. I'm going to cut this in half. This is the part that goes in your mouth. There's a little notch that we're going to cut here that has a flat part, and that faces the back of the whistle. We need to find a small branch that's about the same diameter as this hollow tube. It's perfect right there. Now on this plug, we've got to shave the top off so that we've got a little channel of air along the top of this whistle. Being able to make one of these in just a couple of minutes in the wild could very well save your life one day.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
What's the secret to getting out of this gracefully?
There isn't one. You just got to roll out. I say we put some wood on this fire and head upstream and check that net.
Let's do this.
I want to do that first thing this morning, man. I've been thinking about this thing all night long. I've never built a trap in this way, so this is a first for me, and I'm really excited to see if it pans out.
Man, I'm hoping we got some fish in there, because boy, am I hungry. I can feel this belly up.
Brace you to the fish.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
4 days was just an acorn gruel, and a maggot is getting to us.
Man, I'm getting hungry. I hope we got some fish down there.
We show up, there's nothing in this net. My tummy's going to get a little bit more upset.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling there's something in there.
Let's see what we got here.
Moment of truth, fellas. Bunch of leaves.
We'll go ahead and take it on out.
Yeah, pull it out.
See what we got here.
Moment of truth, fellas.
We'll go ahead and take it on out.
Yeah, pull it out.
Oh, we got two big ones. Yes.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
You can eat that puppy.
Dude, that's a trout, man.
Oh, speckled trout.
No joke.
And as an
I'm so
appetizer,
It's
excited.
like a little sunfish.
look at this guy.
Seeing that fish flapping around, like my heart dropped. I was like, this is something I know. This is something I'm definitely going to eat.
You're eating fish tonight, Joe.
Yeah, seriously, man.
I can't wait to start this feast. Let's get back to the campfire quick,
We should clean these right here by the water and just take them back ready to cook.
Okay, this sounds good.
Opie, you've got a lot of fish cleaning experience, man.
Want to do the bigger
I'll be
first?
happy to do the honors.
All right, man.
I love fish. I do a lot of fishing, do a lot of camping and catching stuff. I know trout. I know it's tasty. All you have to do is gut it. You don't have to get the scales off or anything. You can eat almost all of it. I am super excited. And it cooks really fast.
Joe, you ready? This guy's ready for you.
Ready to get down to it.
God, what a beautiful fish.
Enjoy the fish cleaning.
I think since Joe's stint to the hospital, he's been looking for an opportunity to prove himself here in the woods. Good job, buddy. Now get your fingers in there. He jumped in, grabbed a hold of that sunfish, and did a great job, first time ever, cleaning a fish.
Get in there and get it. How many of your friends have done that?
None. You're not doing it right until you get some scales on your face. I can't get back to camp fast enough.
Let's go eat.
Let's go, Reese.
So what do we got going on here?
We're gonna racket cook this trout. Fish is a really delicate meat, and it's hard to control the heat over a campfire anyway. A couple of skewers in here. So cooking the trout on this racket-style platform will help to make sure that we don't burn it, but yet it's still cooked all the way through.
That's that, boss.
Beautiful. Now we wait. All right, I think we're done, fellas.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Hello, beauty.
Oh my gosh, man. Why don't we just go around this way, man? Let's just taste them.
Oh.
Go, Zach.
Very smoky and delicious.
No, just give me a second.
How about it, man?
It's gotta be delicious.
Very small morsels,
This is
right?
definitely
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best
yeah.
fish
Okay. Yeah, I'll
I've ever
put
had in my life,
that.
and
It might be because I'm hungry, but I'm pretty sure it's just
Very small
I'm gonna
morsels.
save
Very
this
small
other eyeball
morsels.
for you.
So you have to suck the eyeball out?
Well, there's 4 eyes.
Yeah.
4 eyes, 4 guys.
Kind of put it in your mouth like this and go.
Well, considering how hungry I think we all were, and that, you know, we don't want any of this fish to go to waste, we went all for it.
I'm getting ready to eat the fish chip. I'm gonna go for the tail.
Oh, he gets the fish chips.
I had a couple eyeballs, I ate the tail, I had a fin, I had the skin.
Cheers to the skin. Skin cheers.
Skin cheers.
Hashtag skin cheers.
I'm just like, what the hell? I'm out here in the sticks. I might as well eat this whole damn fish.
Did you eat the bone?
I tell you what, guys, that's exactly what we needed going into tomorrow. Tomorrow's solo day, man. Tomorrow, you've got to pack up these shelters, move to a solo location, and build a fire all on your own.
On a solo day, we have to trek.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this tomorrow. Yeah, it's so cool. Okay, so yeah, it's nice production. Yeah, the Appalachian Eastern Coast, America. I mean Alaska, America. Okay, but they're nice. Appalachian, yeah, the Eastern Coast, America. Good production, like 20 years ago. Nice, okay? Yeah. But my recommendation is this, okay? I'm a humanologist. Yeah, learn martial arts. Okay? Learn martial arts and focus on education, career development, okay? That's what we recommend in human school, okay? Thank you. Yeah, politics, don't worry about it, okay? What's more important than politics, martial arts, education, career development, okay? Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome to human school, okay? Thank you. Okay? Yeah. See you tomorrow. Yeah?